Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the campaign 2020. Yeah, we're up and running. We are going to be doing a campaign 2020 road trip every day during the week, and we'll be skipping our Saturday show, and then we'll be back home. So bear in mind these remote broadcasts have some technical issues, and we're going to resolve those when we get back, because the computer we've been using for our remote is not successful enough to handle the system that we need to do. So what we're going to do is, because there's a conflict with XSplit, we're going to not add a lot of special effects to the show tonight. We're just going to talk.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great idea.
And because our computer only has 12 gigs of RAM, we're going to up it to at least 16 or 20 gigs of RAM when we take it in for repair. Because this computer has it's a 2-year-old computer. It has a line across the screen which is indicative of a pixel going bad, a pixel set. So luckily we had a warranty, 3-year warranty. So warranty. It's covered.
Warranties are worth it sometimes.
This is my disguise. You can't really tell who I am from a distance. I do look like a person. Hopefully you can hear us pretty well. Yeah, we were recording this broadcast earlier and it was coming in okay. I don't have any tabs open. I only have 12 gigs of RAM. So I told Sarah we're going to need 16 or 20 gigs of RAM minimum. And I think we should upgrade to Windows 10.
Right.
She suggested that.
I said she upgrade to Windows 10.
So we're going to have Geek Buddies work on the computer, and they'll install their FBI search tools which I have no problem with. I have nothing to hide.
I know. You can't really tell the difference between this wig and David's real hair because it's a really nice wig. I think David should just start wearing it all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
I think so too. And when I look at the hair issue, I have hair. It's great. My hair is looking good, but you never know when you have to take a shower, and that's a problem. So why not just use the wig whenever I do the shows? Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking that David would not be happy if I switched to Linux because I'm used to what I'm used to kind of person where, I would play around with it, but then it's like I have to have this laptop available for David to do his show. Basically, our entire lives as a couple revolve around the show.
Yeah, we were pretty much, we had a normal life, Sarah and I did, before we, got involved with broadcasting. And I was just thinking, well, I'd run for president in 2008, and I'd get a little bit of advertising, and people would get a chance to see me in the mainstream media, and of course that didn't happen. So I decided that it'd be better if I just do the show from any means possible, and we started that with that attitude. We did Blog TV for 4 years. Then the guy who bought up Blog TV, a federal informant, I think, was given $5 million to buy it up. And then we went and started doing a show here. And at one point I thought, well, I could just stop the show because there's not enough interest donation-wise. But then I realized there's a lot of people trying to stop me. And that was a big, huge factor in why I changed my perspective on the show. When I found out people were trying to stop me, I had to start really working and change the entire perspective on what I was doing. It then became an issue of principle, and that alone was one of the reasons that compelled me to start the show on a daily basis. Yeah, and this train has been so great. We have been growing massively because of my video that I did back in 2008, actually 2009, right after Obama became president and was inaugurated. I did the blackface video, and Sarah did not approve of that, and I did it anyway because I said to Sarah, there's only one way to break through this corrupt censorship that's been put in front of the American people, and that's to go right into the heart of the problem of free speech and question everything. And we started that process, and I took a lot of hits for it, and I still take hits on this level because people think it's some sort of a racist statement when it's not. It's just impersonating a black president. That's all it was. Okay, you don't get botulism from anything that is not blowing up in your can. If you're eating expired food, you're probably if your can is starting to blow up, you got to throw it out. Yeah. No, Sarah's leaving her here. She thinks it's a great feature. She loves it, and I really believe that it's an awesome thing. Yes, I have lost a little weight. You're right. Thank you. You're right. Yeah, it's the road trips. I always lose 5 to 10 pounds. It's the stress. It's the stress of travel. I didn't want to do the road trip in many
Oh,
different
I've heard
ways.
that every day during the road trip, I guess.
Well, I've had problems with travel in the past, as you know from a previous recorded broadcast. I had some issues with people coming up from Fresno or down from Fresno on the holidays, up or down. And it's because there's so many people that are of a certain background that are traveling rapidly to get to their place and destination. And what I'm seeing across the country is a general lack of regard for laws, speed laws. And I think it's safe to say that few people abide by the speed laws anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you where I am, but I'm going to tell you it's neither north or south.
it's a place where many people don't abide by speed laws. That's
Yeah.
what he's saying.
So I'm going to make a bold statement, Sarah, and I don't know what you think, but
I don't think you should make a bold statement right now.
okay, then we won't talk about removing cops from speed laws.
No, I'm just kidding. You should always make a bold
speed
statement.
laws are very, very
Okay, what's your bold statement? Go ahead.
well, that's it. We should remove cops from prosecuting speed violations.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. There should be less traffic police. And I mean, that it often seems like police that they're there for traffic enforcement. It should be there to assist people, not to just enforce, not to put in laws or enforce laws that aren't, there's no victim.
Yeah,
They should be there to,
right.
help people, is what I would say, rather than, like, if there is an accident, then the police should come in and research the accident, find out who was at fault, and that person should be
Okay, I would like you to
prosecuted.
scope out a new location for us. So
Okay, all right.
on the TomTom. I've been asking you to do that.
I thought you said on there, and I thought you were doing that.
No, that was something I wanted you to do, and we're gonna be dropping off pretty soon here, and we're gonna try doing the show over at another location. Okay. We'll see you guys in a little bit, but thank you. This is what we're having to deal with. We even have a VPN, but we don't have it up and running. We established it tonight, so we weren't able to actually get it up and running. Okay, so we're going to drop off right now. I'll be back as soon as we find a new location to broadcast. Take care. Bye-bye.
Great.